Yo, my ninjas, listen up! Scrolling YouTube to find something to draw as usual, I ran into some Nintendo news. Pokémon, to be specific. You guys know me, I'm always down to draw some cute Pokémon. Nostalgia. On another note, it's funny to watch online hate for Nintendo. All these grifter content creators acting like Nintendo is failing. Now let's look at the stats and see if YouTube creators are right about Nintendo and the Pokémon franchise failing. Pokémon Legends Z-A has officially gone nuclear, with 5.8 million copies sold in its first week. Who's laughing now? Like I keep saying, Nintendo doesn't care about amazing graphics or powerful console, or even 60 FPS. All Nintendo cares about is original IP and fun factor. Let me say that again. All Nintendo cares about is original IP and fun factor. And they deliver every time. That's why people keep coming back for more. The Switch 2 is killing the competition. Fun factor and original IP is Nintendo's bread and butter. The Pokémon Company has just officially announced that Pokémon Legends Z-A has sold 5.8 million copies in its first week on physical and digital store shelves. A sort of spiritual successor / continuation of Pokémon XY, there was a lot of hype surrounding Pokémon Legends Z-A before its release, and it seems that hype has translated directly to sales. Back in January 2022, the Pokémon Company released Pokémon Legends Arceus for the original Nintendo Switch. What set Arceus apart from its mainline siblings was its unique action-based gameplay that saw players catching Pokémon in real time. Pokémon Legends Z-A continues to evolve this more action-focused gameplay formula while taking players back to Lumiose City. In a statement released to press on October 24, 2025, the Pokémon Company confirmed that Pokémon Legends Z-A had sold 5.8 million copies worldwide since its launch on October 16th. The Pokémon Company also announced that nearly half of these launch week sales were for the Nintendo Switch 2 version of the game. Recently, Famitsu reported that Pokémon Legends Z-A had sold 1.486 million copies in Japan alone, with 613,000 of those being the Nintendo Switch 2 version, and 872,000 being the original Switch iteration. If these numbers are accurate, then that means Pokémon Legends Z-A has sold around 4.314 million copies in the rest of the world during its launch week. What's more interesting, though, is a report from the game business's Christopher Dring that surfaced a few days ago. This report stated that although Pokémon Legends Z-A had taken the #1 spot on the UK sales charts in the week of its release, its actual sales were 40% lower than Pokémon Legends Arceus's in its own first week on store shelves. That report seems to carry through to today's announcement, as although Pokémon Legends Z-A has sold an impressive 5.8 million copies, those numbers aren't quite as high as some of the franchise's other recent entries. According to X-user @Pierre485, Pokémon Legends Z-A outperformed both Pokémon XY and Pokémon Let's Go Pikachu Eevee in terms of launch week sales, with the former selling 4 million copies and the latter selling 3 million. But Z-A's success is eclipsed by Pokémon Scarlet Violet, which sold an eye-watering 10 million copies within its first week. Z-A's launch sales were also beaten by Pokémon Legends Arceus, which sold 6.5 million copies, and Pokémon Sword Shield and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, which both sold 6 million. Of course, Pokémon Legends Z-A is still a major success in the grand scheme of things. For comparison, Borderlands 4 is believed to have sold around 2 million copies in its launch week. Pokémon games also tend to have a long shelf life. Pokémon Legends Arceus, for instance, ended up selling over 14.83 million copies just over a year after its release. This is likely only the beginning for Pokémon Legends Z-A. Like I just said, Nintendo is doing just fine. The Pokémon Company is doing just fine. Let me remind you that Pokémon Legends Z-A cost Nintendo $200K to make. Like I said before, Nintendo doesn't need billion-dollar games. Rockstar does. Anyway, y'all, like I always say, if I can draw it, then I publish it. Draw the news with Spy Nation. Nintendo haters are mad AF. Yo, this ish is hilarious, no lie. It was hard to draw. We keep practicing. We keep improving. Thank you to all my 3,000 subscribers and all the funny comments. Y'all make me laugh. See y'all tomorrow, my ninjas. Oh yeah, give me a like on the way out.
Woohoo, I'm a like. Who's making this stuff?
Spy Nation. Spy Nation.